Good morning, everyone. I, Neerja, welcome you to the orientation program of LL.M student. Today with us, we have Dr. Nuzhat Parveen Khan. Welcome, ma'am. We are glad to have you here.
Thank you.
So, ma'am, what are your thoughts about this orientation program?
Okay, first of all, thank you very much for inviting me to the CPJ College of Professional Studies and School of Law. And I'm happy that today's orientation program, which is, I understand, for the LL.M students.
Yes,
So, of course, master's degree nowadays, students are always very eager to attain and to acquire. And CPJ College is one of very good platform. They are giving you an opportunity to pursue law, and as I understand, there are three streams: criminal law, ADR, and corporate law. So they have enough opportunity. They have different dimensions of the opportunity because various colleges, when they do law, there are not that much of a specialization. It's a very good thing. CPJ College is providing them the opportunity and platform to have very specialized streams whereby they pursue their law and can specialize their career into it. So orientation program, I feel, will give them an insight into the course and the way they have to study. The way LL.M is different than to their undergraduate studies. I will try to make the student understand that how it's much different than to law graduation studies.
And, ma'am, how do you see the role of legal education in the education system?
Very good question. Role of legal education in the education system is as important as, if you look back, all the great people, they have done law. Even if we think of Gandhiji, we think of Jawaharlal Nehru, our first Prime Minister, Gandhiji, the father of the nation, and including many other, freedom fighters and the people who have given us this independent India. They were the law graduates, because law makes you to understand the difference between right and wrong and how to pursue or carry forward the right things in a right direction. So law have, I will not say other educational streams are undermined or they are a little less. Each one of have their own space, their own, specialization and their importance in our whole, life system. But law have a very important, role to play, especially if students take some type of social work also, some type of, I'll say, to work for the social cause, for the downtrodden, for the poor people, and they can do. There is a scope in their work. They can take up the social causes also. That's a very important thing. Thank you.
Ma'am, any personal experience which you would like to share with our students, inspiring journey of yours which you would like to, for our students?
Okay, so I was not a law person. I was a science graduate actually. I wanted to be a doctor. But unfortunately was not able to qualify MBBS test, was getting some BDS or some other, streams which I was not ready with. So after my science graduation, BSc from Lucknow University, I thought of not taking MSc, rather going for another field of, because my father was in politics. So at times law things I used to see around me, he was always talking about the judiciary and law and court system and other things. So in that sense, I just thought of, rather than going for MSc and then anything PhD, I thought of now taking up law, another professional course, at least if not getting medicine. But when I got into law, I found that actually this was for me. I was meant to be in the legal education, and that inspired me, that fascinated me. And though coming from the science background and suddenly studying in my first year law of torts and law of contract and mercantile law, So, but I was so much interesting. I found it that in my class that I used to get highest marks coming from the science background. Then I feel, oh, this is very interesting. And I remember, though I never taught law of torts in my whole life, but even today I can tell you each case and each aspect of law of torts, or many, because in your career while you join the profession, you can't teach all the subjects. You specialize, like for me it is constitutional law, juvenile justice, women and children law, and criminal law. So, but I have studied company law, but I have never taught company law. But I can tell you all the cases, all the fundamental principles. So it is a very interesting discipline.
That's great, ma'am. Ma'am, any qualities which would you like to share with the students that you think are very essential to get successful in the career of law?
Of course, one word: hardworking. Hard work have no match. There are no shortcuts to success. And out of that hard work, and for a student, the hard work is studying deeply.
Yes,
And once they study deeply, and law itself have many careers. It's not only law practice or law teaching. There are multifaceted. It is judiciary, it is a corporate lawyering, it is LPOs nowadays, it can be legal advisors, multiple faceted. But for each one of them, if your law or if your subject matter knowledge is solid, which comes after hard work, so everywhere you will succeed. So for success, you have to be deep into the subject matter. It is not उसके कहने से lawyer बन गए, इसके कहने से panel lawyer बन गए या कुछ हो गया. But even if that happens, for further success, for carrying and continuing that, it requires your own hard work. So no match or no substitute of hard work.
Definitely, ma'am. Thank you so much for your precious time, ma'am. Thank you.